Hey guys, Quantum here. So today I'm going to show you how to skip virtually all of the shard bearers, and at least the first four, and get right to Godfrey the Golden in the Royal Capital. All it requires is following this path in the Weeping Peninsula, and getting down to the Tower of Return, climbing to the top, and getting inside that chest. It's going to be a teleporter trap that's going to take you up to this grace point known as the Divine Bridge. All you need to do for this glitch is activate that grace point and have access to the round table hold. So as you can see, I've already gotten the grace point. I'm just coming back here to show you guys this glitch. So this is just an area that allows you to preview the Royal Capital. It loads things in, but what's important about this is that it technically triggers the game to tell itself that you are inside the Royal Capital. So what you're going to do from here is you're going to use a wrong warp glitch to get into the game's default location, which is that door right on the other side of the Draconic Tree Sentinel you would typically need 2 shard bearers defeated to gain access to. So all we're going to do is warp over to the Table of Lost Grace, and we're going to force close the game right as the loading bar hits 100% and before the screen turns black. It's a little bit of a timing thing you might have to get used to. PS5 players will be delighted to know that you have the hardest of all. If when you load back in you happen to still be at the Divine Bridge, you did the glitch a little bit too early. If you load up the game and you're at the round table side of grace, you did it a little bit too late. It's kind of a timing thing. You'll have to play around with it, but I assure you, you'll end up getting it eventually. I am on patch 1.09, so provided you are playing on patch 1.09 or prior, this glitch definitely will work. So as long as you load up the game, you won't really know that the glitch worked until you load the game back in. And you'll notice that you're at the Lindell Royal Capital, right on the other side of that Draconic Tree Sentinel. Everything else in the video here, I'm just going to show you a quick way that I use to get through the Royal Capital. Speedrunners aren't probably going to use this, but if you just get annoyed by those knights and the enemies that you'll have to fight here, this works wonders. And it's a lot quicker than just running through the main area. At the end, we're going to wrap back around, and I'm going to show you my map just to show you. We've only fought the Grafted Scion so far for bosses, and maybe 1 or 2 little side enemies just to get them off of us that were aggroed on while we were trying to do very specific things. So as you notice, I'm here at the Lindell Royal City. This is the other side of the Draconic Tree Sentinel fight. I've got no shard bearers defeated. Showing you on the map where I am, you can see none of those grace points are activated. This is like new game 7 or 8, so naturally I've already gotten all of them in another playthrough. So you'll still see the points on the map, but there are no grace points there. So from that point, you're just going to continue on like normal up until the grace point. After the grace point, we're just going to use some of the rooftops and jumping mechanics to just navigate through the city as compared to doing it the way that I see almost everybody else do this. And it's very easy. There's enemies you'll encounter, so it's not like you weren't expected to do this. But you're just going to come down these stairs here. You're going to jump off the side onto the roof and just carry on through the rooftops using the path that I'm following here. Like I said, you can see these gargoyles here, so obviously you were meant to be up here. There's some items on the roof you can get, but it leads right up to the door that goes to the mountaintops of the giants. From here, it's just the typical run-up that you would do to get to Godfrey, and you're running virtually uncontested to the boss of the Royal Capital from the start of the game. Now this isn't a recommended glitch for somebody who's just starting out playing this game. The Royal City can be extremely brutal for a first-time player. So if you're looking to just cheese through most of the game and save yourself time, you're going to be at a big disadvantage once you get here if you haven't played this game before. But as with anything, I do hope this glitch helps. Just getting you into the Royal City again without ever having to fight a single boss. I know some of the early game bosses can be somewhat tedious, as well as the areas that they're in. So again, I'll show you the map here in a second. You'll see I haven't fought any of the bosses whatsoever. So hope you guys have a great day. Again, this is patch 1.09, and this glitch is still perfectly functional and active. Have a fantastic day.